Going Down Business with Aaron Kleiber. Yeah.
That's my favorite part. Boom! Welcome to Grow That Business, friends. It's a new year. Same dad bod. We're back. Ooh, look at the blues. Look at how you like my cheap lighting. That's it. This show is never gonna get better. Okay? I just want to let you know that. Okay. The only thing that makes it better is that I'm not talking to myself. That I have my co-pro Sam Little Face in the building. His little face will just pop up. Boom.
Look at me. I'm wearing blue too.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
2025.
Here's the thing. I know people right now are saying, why is your New Year podcast, your New Year show, your New Year Grown Dad Business rant, whatever this is, why is it coming out in the middle of January? Because it has been January 2nd for 3 weeks. That's why. I don't know about anybody else, right? But like, I mean, it was like the kids went back to school. Christmas was over, the shortest Christmas holiday of all time. Okay. And then they went back to school, and then it was like there was fires, and then in LA, and there's a snowstorm out in the East Coast, and all of a sudden we're off, and it's Martin Luther King Day. Like, what the? By the way, I just want to mention, Sam, I know that you and I live in the Rust Snow Belt of America.
Correct.
Between Pittsburgh and Chicago. We are in the Lake Erie Snow Belt, the Appalachia. The Erie butthole. We get all that. Okay. And it is crazy. I just want to, I honestly have to say, like, I have been doing nothing but just praying and sending good vibes to everybody in Los Angeles.
For sure.
Because a lot, it's funny because when you're sitting where you're at, during the beginning of January, when the Los Angeles fires broke out, my kids are getting a 2-hour delay from school because of snow. And, literally half the people I talk to for comedy, entertainment, like work, like everything that I'm doing, they're in LA. So like comedians I talk to, producers, people that work in management, agents, like they're being evacuated. And I'm like, hey, do you want to talk about this? Like, it was just, and then watching all of my friends that live in Los Angeles, that's kind of like my entertainment home. Like, some people go to New York, some people go to LA when they don't live there. I'm an LA person when I go, and watching all of my friends literally on their, stories and their Instagram of just like flames in the sky. And I look out the window and I'm like shoveling. It's weird to be that close, but also so far away. It makes you think of perspective,
For sure.
Because I'm fine. I'm like, my kids are sled riding, and I have friends that are like, we abandoned my car in the road because there was fire. I'm like, what? Like, it's anyway. So, and I just say that just because, people might not know what's going on. Just we're all kind of connected, but we're not. And so everyone I know reaction was no reaction where I kind of live. It was like, oh, LA, there's a fire in the woods. I'm like, oh, you don't understand. Like, I go walking around there when I stay out in LA, and it's gone, and that's blowing my mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, the area and the amount in the short amount of time they all went through is insane. They said, like, it's like the city of Paris burning down. That's the area.
Wow.
That's nuts. That's all of like Manhattan burning down. Like, I was like, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys.
No kidding, it is.
That's like for us that live in the Midwest with snow right now. That's like our entire school district. Like, your whole school district. So like, I have friends now that like have to take their kids to like other elementary schools because theirs burned down. That's nuts to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely a situation that, we don't go through in our area of the world. So it's a little bit less understandable unless you know people in that area or know people that have lived there.
I mean, I had like multiple phone calls and Zoom meetings. I'm safe behind a Zoom meeting. Like
Right,
behind a phone
right.
call, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't talk till next week because I have to evacuate." I'm like, "What?" Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, so anyway, so yeah, I'm sending all those prayers. It's just crazy. It's been a crazy year already.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's why I
we're
think
barely into
right.
it.
So for like, when the holidays were so fast, and then boom, here we are. It's like Valentine's Day. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'll tell you what, it's been so fast that I don't know how people have made any resolutions. I don't know how. Sam, have you made any resolutions? Are you like a? Because
Um,
I gave up
let's
resolution.
say it this way: I have not made a resolution that wasn't forced upon me, and I'll
I
explain
see.
here in just a second.
Okay.
Since I was probably in my 20s, and I'm
Yeah, I
45
know what
now.
you mean. Every year, your wife says, "I'm going to leave you unless you don't stop doing this." I get it.
But
Uh-huh.
I was forced into one, and it was because I'm pre-diabetic, so my
Yeah.
A1C is almost to diabetic. They gave me a few months that I needed to be able to bring that down, and so that
Right.
was a resolution that happened before New Year's, but it was something that I have to do.
See, that's something that like I don't want to joke about lightly, but people say like, "Oh, I'm diabetic." No, you're not. Okay? Don't joke about it. But I feel
Right.
like I lead my life in a way where I'm just waiting, you know, like
Yeah.
waiting for it to happen, like waiting for the doctor to be like, "Here you go, take these shots. Here's your pump or whatever." You know what I mean? Like
No.
I'm like,
I
"Oh boy." Um but I will say resolution number 1, Sam, one of the things I remember somebody said, and maybe I don't want to judge, but this is more of a mom thing. I will say, dads also hide snacks. Okay, we
Oh
hide
yeah.
different snacks. Maybe it's like a
I
six
had them
pack
in
of
plain
beer.
sight, Matt.
Yeah,
Or
you hide a
Aaron.
6 pack of beer in an old cooler in the shed. You know what I mean? Whatever.
What else?
Um, you have a little something something stashed behind your toolbox. You know what I mean? Like
Who are we
follow
to
your
judge?
dreams. You know the jokes.
Right.
Um, but like hiding snacks. Somebody was like, "Oh, I'm not hiding any more snacks." I heard somebody say that last year, and I was like, "Hun, we can't hide snacks no more." And my wife like put it in perspective. She was like, "It's the only way we can have snacks." And I'm like, "She's right."
If they're
We
not hidden, they're the kids.
yeah. Here's the thing. So like New Year's resolution, don't hide your snacks. Wait, take 3, take 6. What I mean is keep hiding your snacks. That's the New Year's resolution. We're not going to edit this. I don't edit this. What do you like? I don't have time to edit out the ums and the and the, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the flubs because it's me talking. You welcome to my open mic. I brought my own neon lights and I brought one audience member so I get $5 of the door. Okay.
That's right.
Um, hold on. I got to fix focus now. I jumped around my room too much.
There you
Um,
go.
no, a first New Year's resolution. I'm like, we're just gonna keep hiding snacks. Let's keep hiding snacks because it's the only way. So I'm telling everybody out there, keep hiding your snacks. Hide more snacks. Actually, here's the thing. You think snacks have to be like chocolate or, no. You could just like get a little bag of Doritos, hide it behind something. I get a variety. You know what I mean? All kinds of little candies around, little bags of something, little heck, you might even need a little granola bar stowed away in your car. I hide snacks everywhere. Hold on, right now I think that Darth Vader cookie jar has snacks in it right now. You come in my house, you find them. They're in there. Yeah, that's one of the New Year's resolutions. I'm like, we're still hiding our snacks because we have to. You have to
Okay.
hide your snacks from your kids. I
And
had
I've got my pub mix right here next to my desk.
nice little dad pub mix,
That's right.
hidden in an old oil filter box. You know what I mean? No one's gonna look in there.
That's right. We're
Nobody.
smarter than you think.
I tell you what, if the kids find out that we got mini bags of Doritos in that multi-grain Chex box. Woo! They don't even know. You know, that's what you got to do. But then I find out my kids are hiding snacks too. Yeah. Listen with this. It's not even snacks. These kids are cutthroat. It's like Lord of the Flies here. I'm not kidding. Listen, over Christmas, I'm cooking, right? And I'm getting out the crock pots, okay? Getting out the Instapots.
Yep.
And I open up one of the crock pots we don't use very often. And there's a pack of like these teriyaki noodles that my kids, my two older kids, like middle school, high school, they love these teriyaki noodles, Sam. Someone hid the last teriyaki noodle from the other sibling. I'm like, what in the teriyaki noodles is going on here? Like, this is like, we don't need to hide our North Korean food. Like, are we kidding me right now? Like, we're like, hide these noodles or the chancellor will find out or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it works there. I've heard you can't have your own noodles or whatever. So I put them out on the counter because I wanted to see who hid the noodles. And they both had faces like, where did they come from? Where the noodles come from? My son hid them and my daughter ate them. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I helped them play the game. I did. I helped them bamboozle each other. I did.
That's great.
I know. I will say too that the podcast being late, it's also one of my New Year's not resolutions. I'm just gonna be late and blame myself and not the kids anymore. I am. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell people like, look, I got a lot of things happening in my head, and it's gonna look, if I say 11:30, it's gonna be 11:40. Let's just, how you purposely set your clock ahead so it like makes you hurry up. Nobody else does that. I do. Whatever. I mean, it's like that. It's like, know that if we say a certain time, know that there's a window.
Yep.
I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm tired of apologizing. There's too much going on. Okay. Okay. I'll probably be on time.
Yeah. I set both of the cars that I drive mainly.
Mm-hmm.
You have the option of auto connect or find it. I always set it myself and 10 minutes fast.
See what I'm saying? Set it 10 minutes. I agree.
Yep.
Here's the other thing too. I'm now like, I jokingly say New Year, same dad bod. I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's the title now. New Year, same dad bod. Same dad bod. Here's the thing too. I guess like you get so busy with everything we're doing for work or whatever, creative, then you got the kids and everything they're doing, their whole schedule. Okay. And then I have to like be a good husband, like add that to the mix. Okay. An attentive father, you know what I mean? And then also help pay bills. Like so here's the thing. When people, I don't know when you're working out. Okay. When people are like, I'm going to start running again. I'm going to start working out or so. Listen, you don't have to. Okay. Sam, no, you don't. No, I feel like there's a point in your life where you do not have to go running for like 40 minutes a day or go to the gym and work out for an hour and a half and pump iron. There's a point where I think just like once a day, stretch for 10 minutes, you know what I mean? And walk for 10 minutes a day, whether like up your steps, up and down, like you got to take a dump, but work it out, go up and down the steps 10 times and then go, let go, and just boom. And that 2 birds, 1 stone, get your lower body moving, get your hips moving, don't have bad hips, get your heart running. You know what I mean? You don't need to like, if it's your hobby, that's fine. But like, I like playing Xbox. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Right. I remember when working out was a hobby, but listen, I'm just now no more resolutions of just like, I'm going to be at the gym every day. I'm like, no, listen, okay. Maybe when I'm a rich old, 57-year-old, when I'm like cold plunging and going tanning and, maybe I'll, work out then. But
looking like George Hamilton.
You know, can a guy have some goals?
That's right.
I just want to look like a old Pierce Brosnan. Okay, that's George Hamilton.
Yep, that's
I
perfect.
just want to look like an old Florida Pierce Brosnan. George Hamilton. Man. If anybody doesn't know, that's a blast from my childhood past. If you ever see a handsome dude that clearly has a fake tan and a white suit on, that's George Hamilton.
98% chance.
Yeah,
that
if it's
is George
before 1998, if it's last century,
Hamilton. Correct.
if you see that guy, George Hamilton. It's always George Hamilton. The tannest dude in showbiz. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, not doing that. Also, here's another one, Sam. And I know we talked about eating snacks, but also, people are like, oh, this year, I'm going to have a cheat day and but once again, I'm at an age where I feel like there's a point in your life where maybe when you're like a teenager and then in your 20s, but then you got to like make sure you don't die in your 40s, so you take it easy. But then you hit your 40s again and you got little kids and you're trying to, and I feel like there should be like, now I'm in the decade where I'm going to eat whatever I want. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
that's what I'm doing. I'm eating whatever I want. And I'm sorry, Sam. I know I don't want people to be pre-diabetic or whatever, and you're mad at me and you're type 2 and type 4. I'm sorry. I feel like I might bring that on. I don't know. Maybe I should not eat whatever I want. I don't eat whatever I want, okay? But whatever.
Hey, you know what? It's my own, it's my portion and my issue with the pre-diabetes. So, I mean, if you've been blessed with genes that do that there's nothing to be sorry about on that.
I mean, here's the thing. I am not a person that's blessed with that like metabolism. Like, I have a friend who is 6'7". People know who he is. If my friend Chris Brexler, he's a director. He's 6'7". I mean, the dude, the first like 40 years of his life, like ate like a college frat boy, and he's still like, I mean, he's a telephone pole. He's like nothing. Like in high school, the guy would eat entire pizzas, entire boxes of cereal, and nothing ever. My thing, I have like a seasonal farmer body. Like, my body was not meant to be in the 21st century. My body was meant to like farm and till land and chop wood. I feel like I'm supposed to be this like just husky dude in like Denmark or like, or just in the mountains of Pennsylvania, just chopping. Like, I don't feel like I should, you know what I mean? Like, I'm wasting this, like,
yeah.
But because that's how it works for me. Like, and my wife hates it because what'll happen is, like, I don't have a cheat day. I have a cheat season. Okay. Like, people are like, oh, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to have a cheat day. I never do that. Go with what I do. I have a cheat season. Okay. You guys, you cheat like on Sunday's my cheat day. No. My cheat day is from like Halloween until like January 3rd. You know what I mean? Like, I take if you have a cheat day every week, that's like 52 weeks, right? I'll take 60 days and just eat whatever I want out of the whole year, okay? And that's your hibernation. That's when the bear and the farmer eat, right? Like, you eat your harvest all fall and into winter, right? And then you're chopping wood and you're shoveling snow and whatever. And then I work out in my yard and I cut grass and I till, and I chop wood and I carry rocks and I shovel. And then I lose a bunch of weight. And then in August, I'm all ship shape and my wife is mad, And then we hit Thanksgiving and I eat 2 Snickers a night. So follow your dreams, everyone.
Oh,
I mean, literally, I think from Thanksgiving until New Year's, I ate a bowl of ice cream every single night because follow your dreams. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know I don't know how to change it. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, but I just know that I feel good about it.
That's the thing is if you're happy, go for it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's other, like, here's the other thing. Like, I wrote a little list of like resolutions that I'm not gonna follow. Like, like they're ever, like my wife right now, we have a snow day today. Like, but it's not regular snow days. We've talked about this. They're on their iPads doing school right now. That's not fun. So my wife right now, like she's home too, her school's home, so she's like, this year we're gonna declutter. That's like the biggest like pet peeve of hers. And I feel like I'm just like, look, we have a bunch of kids. I feel like you have to reach a point where you're like, you're not going to declutter. Okay.
Right.
Just look your partner in the eyes, look your roommate in the face, and just tell them like, we just need to find a corner of a room where we can pile up as much shit as possible. We need to find a nook that we can put all of this stuff. The rice cooker that we got for our anniversary needs somewhere to be piled up so that when we want to make rice once a year, we can get it from the pile in the nook. You just got to find a place. I'm telling you, maybe I'm talking to younger parents, younger homeowners, younger spouses. Just pick a place now. In your garage, in your attic, there's a crawl space, I'm sure you haven't discovered that you can just shove full of stuff. I'm telling you, it's there. Just acknowledge it now and shove it full of stuff. It's inevitable.
Because there's one of two things that are going to happen. Either the movers will get it out of the crawl space, or your children will.
Absolutely. That's right. Hey, you know what? Shove your house full of junk. You're not going to have to clean it up anyway. If you have kids, if you have anybody that loves you, they will be forced to clean up your stuff when you're gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I apologize. You don't want to be that person. I'm trying so hard not to be that person for my kids. Okay. But I'm just not going to declutter. I'm just not. Okay. And the walls are going to look like a TGI Fridays here. Okay. Until I die. All right. I will say, Sam, the last thing that I'll hit you with, this is always my resolution, and I feel like I try every year. But before I say that, I want to give a shout out to people, because no matter what, people are still listening to this show audio wise. I just want to say thanks. This is like a thank you break before I say my last thing, because it's funny, and I'll just, you want to close on it. You want to like, whatever. I'll just, I don't know, my closing remark. But I just want to say thanks to everybody's listening. Also, thanks to everybody's listening to Sam, his Big Ten podcast, and now you started a Purdue podcast.
Correct. We joined the Believe Network, and I took over Believe in Purdue.
Yeah, amazing. And listen, if you're into sports like Sam is, he knows everything about college basketball, college football, especially Big Ten. Go check out Sam and Lounge Media.
Yep. Big Talk and Believe in Purdue.
I love it. But shout out to our listeners, because we're just, listen, at the end of the day, Sam and I are just dads trying to like make something fun and communicate. Yep. And, at the end of the day, me talking and doing comedy, it's just like, this is our hobby, like this is our cutting up. So thank you guys so much. And I want to say, I want anybody, this is a little thing. I want anybody that's listening on an audio podcast right now, tell me how you listen. I want you to hit me up, because if you're listening right now, this is the only way you're going to hear this. Hit me up. Tell me how long you've been listening. I want to send you like some prizes. I found some cool stuff.
Sweet. And
I want to send out some stuff to people. And also, if you're watching on YouTube right now, if you're watching this whole episode on YouTube, I appreciate it. And subscribe, please subscribe, share it if it's funny. Look, I'm not doing stand up every single night and recording new jokes on stage in front of a bar. Because that is not, I don't want that. That's not entertaining. So I just want to rant with you guys and work on stuff. And you might hear this stuff that I'm saying on stage. You might hear it on stage at a comedy club when you see me live, and it's going to be even funnier because I've worked on it and made it funnier. Sometimes these are like new jokes, but also, listen on I Do Radio, and you can listen nationally through the Odyssey app, and on the East Coast in Pittsburgh, Star 100.7 Bubba Show. But really, hit me up. If you're listening to audio, if you're watching on this full video on the podcast, hit me up. First person that does from each one, I want to send you prizes. That's it. Sam, I just want to show love because, I mean, at the end of the day, people are still listening. I still have hundreds of people listening a week. I still have, people watching on YouTube and people complimenting my comedy and being encouraging. So it's amazing. And we're still out there. We're still doing it. And a lot of other projects coming, creative stuff in 2025. Follow all the socials. Get at me. Tell me that you're listening. Tell me you're having fun. Follow Sam. Here's the one thing. I feel like I make this resolution every year and I kind of follow it, is that I'm continually every year make the decision to stop being cool. I'm literally like, Sam, as a dad, right? Like, you're just trying to be a daddy with the Riz. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to be extra, Like, I don't want to be.
Understood about a third of what you said.
I don't want to be out in public and feel cooked, Right? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be cool. I don't even buy cool clothes anymore. If you see me on stage, I literally comment about how cool I am not every single time. I don't care about being a cool dad. I really honestly feel like if there are parents that you have multiple kids and you're still trying to look cool, if like you're still like got like ripped jeans and cowboy boots and like gel in your hair, but also, like tan, or I don't think you like your kids. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Your priorities are weird if you don't look like a stressed out slob. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, who do you love? But I just like every year I just saying be comfortable and functional. And I want to, will anybody care in 2025 if I just come on stage in just a Nike sweatsuit? Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, not like Russian gangster style. You know what I mean? Like,
just getting ready to say, check
tracksuit. No, not that. Like, I mean, like a New Jersey grandma. Like, I just want to, I want to have sunglasses and just a zip up. And this is me, dude. This is me at the graduation, at the awards. You know what I mean? At podcasting, performing live. This is boom. This is me. And then maybe someday I'll just have branded sweatsuits. And you know what? A dad can dream. Okay. So mind your business. That's what I want. I want branded sweatsuits. Are they going to be called Zaddy? No, that was last year. That word was 2021, I believe.
I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah. Well, don't use Zaddy or you'll be cooked. Okay. And then you won't have the Riz.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Bye, Sam.
See ya.
You guys are the best. Subscribe and share, everybody. You're the best.
Business with Aaron Kleiber. That's my dad.
Yeah, that's right. We're out with Kid Mental. Peace, Sam.
See ya.
You can't be funny, y'all.